Hello everyone, today we're going to start solving the exercises of the Industrial Physical Method course, starting by the heat transfer chapter and exercise 7, where we have to calculate the rate of heat transfer across a glass pane that consists of two 1.6 millimeter thick glass separated by 0.8 millimeter layer of air, and we've got the heat transfer coefficient on one side at 21 degrees Celsius and on the opposite side at 15 degrees Celsius, and the thermal conductivity of a glass and the one of air as well. How are we going to start? We're going to use the equation where we have multiple heat transfer, and which is 1 over U equals 1 over H1 plus X1 over K1, which is the thermal conductivity 1, and plus X2 over thermal conductivity 2, X3 over thermal conductivity 3, plus 1 over H2. Why have I written this? لأنه أنا عندي هلا different values that I'm gonna write below. 1 over H1 اللي هي heat transfer coefficient on the one side, and it's given 1 over 2.8. No, it's 2.84. Okay. And then I have from the rule x1 over k1, x1 which is the distance that I've got, and the first one is the glass pane that consists of two 1.6 millimeter thick glass, so 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 3 over k1, which is the thermal conductivity 1 of a glass, 0.52, plus x2. This thick glass is separated by 0.8 millimeters, so it is 0.8 times 10 to the power minus 3 over the thermal conductivity of air, which is 0.031. Let me see, yeah. And then I have the x3. x3 is also the same as x1, which is 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 3 over 0.52. Why? Because I have in the given two thick plates of two 1.6 millimeter thick glass plates, and the end factor, which is 1 over H2, it would be the heat coefficient for the other side, and it's given 11.4. By this, we're gonna have the value of U, which is 0.4718 at the end after doing the calculations. Now this is 1 over U. If I want to figure out U, it would be the reciprocal, and doing the calculations we will have 2.12 watt per meter square Kelvin. Now I got the equation of the heat transfer, which is Q over A equals U delta T. We know this equation as well. The U, it is given, which is not given, I mean we have already calculated, so 2.12 delta T, it would be the difference in the temperature that is given, which is 21 minus 15 degrees Celsius, and the result would be 76.32 watt per meter square. So that's for exercise 6. As for exercise 7, no, sorry, this is for exercise 7. We're going to go for exercise 8.